The 2021 Tom and Jerry movie. This is known as a cinematic disaster to many, so of course I had to see it for myself. And yeah, I can see where they get it. It's not a great film. However, I think it's a great Tom and Jerry film. Sometimes. The movie itself revolves around Tom and Jerry inside of a 5-star hotel causing mayhem. Then there are also human protagonists and the main character named Kayla, who tries to get a job in the Big Apple. The movie itself has multiple parts. It has Tom and Jerry parts and parts surrounding Kayla. The Tom and Jerry parts are pretty much the only good bits of this movie. These sections are full of the classic Tom and Jerry slapstick and goofy antics we all know and love. Tom tries to catch Jerry in some convoluted way, and it blows up in his face. Literally. The beginning and the end of the movie have perfect examples of these. The first one is like the opening scene uses classic moves of Tom and Jerry and honestly made me laugh and reminded me of when I was younger. That then leads to Tom crashing into Kayla, making her spill her clothes, including her underwear, all over the road, which gets her fired from her job. Then the ending of the movie involves a classic fight tornado with Butch, the dog, Jerry, and Tom. And they destroy the whole lobby of the hotel. They even made a remark saying that the glass panes at the top are super expensive and the gem of the hotel, and they destroy it. These are probably the best scenes in the movie. And then there are also the scenes that focus on Kayla, and oh boy, they basically made her sections into a cheesy Netflix original movie about a girl trying to make it into Big Apple. The scenes themselves aren't bad, it could be its own movie, but they changed the film from a slapstick comedy like Tom and Jerry to a movie about a girl trying to make something of herself. The plot of her story is that she got hired at the hotel after stealing someone else's resume, and she has to plan out the perfect wedding for New York's favorite couple, while Tom and Jerry are there. This itself is fine, but it constantly makes me think I'm not watching a Tom and Jerry movie, but a Disney Channel original. She hires Tom eventually to catch a Jerry, and then he catches Jerry by shipping him to China. Then once Jerry returns from China, he gets to the lobby, and the lobby gets destroyed, making the event manager get fired. And that makes Kayla get his job, which is very big. Then she plans out this wedding, and the old event manager tricks Tom and Jerry into hating each other even more after they spent the whole day being best friends. Yeah. This causes them to destroy the wedding because they're angry at each other and they use their big hammers and run around. And they make such a big mess that it gets Kayla fired, and it makes the New York's most popular couple break up. Then Tom and Jerry work together to try to fix the wedding, closing off in one more slapstick fight. Then the credits play, and it reminds me of my biggest problem I have with this movie: the music. This movie tries so hard to be current and relevant by using rap songs at every chance they can. Tom and Jerry never, ever use these types of songs in any situation, so it really threw me off guard and ruined a lot of scenes for me. One example of this is when Tom tried to play the piano and sing to woo a female cat. If this was the original show, he would have the voice of a jazz singer with a calming love song. But now he raps with the voice that sounds nothing like how he was in the original, and it really threw me off, and I really did not like it. This scene was great since it ended with Jerry ruining Tom's music, which is probably a blessing, and then led to a slapstick fight, which is also funny. There's also the intro of the movie, which itself is a cool concept. It involves pigeons breakdancing and rapping to the camera, but that scene was not my favorite because of the rap. The animation was wonderful, and the style of the cartoon characters was amazing, but the song got annoying after 1 second. I personally hate rap, so that probably will be the case, but that style of song just doesn't fit Tom and Jerry. So, for my review, I probably would give the movie a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10, just for the slapstick fighting. That was the same classic Tom and Jerry that I wanted to see in the movie, Tom and Jerry. The rest of the movie revolved around Kayla and her trying to get her job or whatever, and that just ruined it for me. If they've made Tom and Jerry the main characters and not make a human a main character, movie would be a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. But on a positive note, the way they blended the cartoons with real life was amazing. It was nothing like I've ever seen before. It looked like the cartoon. They somehow made cartoons look just like cartoons and blended them into real life while being 3D, which just makes no sense. I mean, it was like they were in real life, and they're still keeping their cartoon designs while being in 3D. It was ridiculous. This itself is why the slapsticks were so funny. It was literally just Tom and Jerry, but an updated design. The way they interacted with real life people too was perfect. You cannot tell that Tom and Jerry weren't there in real life. You would honestly think Tom and Jerry were actual actors in the movie. It was incredible. So to answer my question, should you spend your hard-earned money to see this movie? Well, it all depends really. If you never grew up with Tom and Jerry, then I probably wouldn't watch it since you wouldn't really get the same exact enjoyment out of the classic Tom and Jerry scenes. If you have grown up with Tom and Jerry or are wanting to see them in action again, I would probably watch it just for those scenes in general. But just remember, it's not all about Tom and Jerry. It's also about a boring movie about a girl getting a dumb job or whatever. Man, I just wanted a Tom and Jerry movie.